as we welcome in Joe Convertino Jr. from CH Insurance and our Cup of Joe this morning. Joe, what's happening? How are you?
Mm-hmm. Hey, good morning, Lisa and Gomez. How are you?
Good.
Joe.
Yeah, I know I missed you Tuesday at the annual Election Day pasta dinner at Our Lady of Pompeii. You know, that's a big thing that you've been doing for quite a while now.
Oh, I mean, Gomez, I was even going to pay for you to come out with us.
Thank you.
You still said, well, you had business.
I had work stuff going on, but I used to, back maybe in the mid 80s to mid 90s, I went every year to that. It's really a fun annual Election Day tradition here.
It really is, and we got involved because, our Vice President John Sereno is very active at the Pompeii. His kids went through there, and he's been doing it a lot of years, but it's the 75th year.
Oh,
wow. That people have been running through there, grabbing pasta. Now you can take it home. It's just, and it ties obviously to the election theme, and everybody's there in the political environment. So it's a good cause. It raises great money for the church, not the school anymore. I believe the school shut down, but at least for the community and the church. Lisa, have you ever been to that?
I've never been.
It's a fun.
No.
We're getting Lisa on the docket next year for it, Gomez.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Well, Joe, here we are, early November, and I know, for example, a lot of for health insurance, it's like open enrollment time for a lot of businesses, and a lot of things start to happen here at the end of the year and moving into January 1st. Anything people should know heading into this time of the year?
Yeah, well, most businesses are really getting through open enrollment. I think everybody's a little tired of the health insurance, things that are going on, but most businesses are ready to go for the first of the year and, still waiting on some of the Excellus areas of networks and things of that nature. But some good news on the workers' compensation policy front for 2025, the New York State assessment for the 7th straight year for all businesses, small and large, came down almost 2%. So most policies were paying 9%. It's down to 7.1%. So if your policy renews after the first of the year, you're going to should see some better premiums. Of course, it ties to and how many losses you have. But in general, it's a very robust workers' comp market for businesses, small and large, which is some good news going into 25.
Yeah, it sure is. That'll come as welcome news. And any other changes as we get toward the end of this year, Joe, in any other parts of your business that you're aware of that you can pass along?
No, I mean, just that people need to, whether you're a personal consumer or a business, you got to look at your policies. The market is still tough, guys, meaning, the auto premiums going up. You're seeing your house valued more, Lisa, into your stuff a little bit. Hopefully rates come down. In that home market, Lisa, people get, not that they get confused, but they buy the house for X, they think it needs to be insured for X. And people need to understand it's replacement cost value, not market value, right? Is here we go again. Interest rates may come down. Hopefully next year the market will have a influx. I'm sure, Lisa, you're waiting patiently for that. But
yeah, well, when you tell people, when you buy a house, one of the things that you are responsible for is getting your insurance coverage, and you have to produce, all that documentation. And you want a good price. You want to price it out. You want to get group them all together, your car, your house, everything. But you're absolutely right. It's replacement value. It's more. It's very, you have to have a conversation. You have to have a conversation with an insurance professional. You can't just go boink one button. It's not the way it should be done.
Right, because Lisa, people are, if they buy the house for $400,000, they think they got insured for $400,000 when replacement value might be $550,000 or $600,000.
Absolutely, it's going to be a lot more, because what happens if a tree falls on your house and crushes the whole thing? Well, you need a place to live. Your insurance
Right.
has got to cover your, like, not only replacement value, but where you're going to live. What are you going to do? What damage did it cause? Blah, blah, blah. And is all that stuff covered? It's important.
Yeah. So we'll get into our tips and tricks for 25 probably in the next couple episodes, Gomez. It's hard to believe we're into November, but golf season is extending, Gomez.
I know it is.
Extending. Can you believe Election Day? All my buddies played. I did not play. I swear to God I didn't play.
It was beautiful. It was 80 degrees. And Monday, the same. And I know next week there's a day it looks like it's going to be sunny and 60 here in the middle of the month, just a couple weeks till Thanksgiving. So, absolutely. Let's get out there.
Yeah. Let's keep extending. Before I let you go, you should have a good Fran Brown show tonight, Coach Brown. What do you think his message will be this week? They had a great win last Saturday.
Fran is a forward-focused guy. In fact, by Thursday, when we get to the section of the show that we do, the stream chat, starting after the game on Saturday, up till today, he's been asked in every which way you can about that game. And, he really is... It's like, hey, let's talk about Boston College. Let's look forward. So he's a forward-looking guy. You deal with stuff as it happens. Okay, look at the tape, make some notes, and then move on. So he's just a great guy. He's a great influence on the players and the team here. But forward-thinking, and he's always preparing.
Beautiful. That's great. So we need a big win Saturday. So looking forward to it at BC.
All right, Joe, thanks. We'll check in here in a couple of weeks.
You got to have a great weekend. Go Orange.